Hi friends, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, hi, welcome. My name is Linnell. If you're not new here, thank you for tuning in once again. This time around, we were getting ready for the month of August and we are pretty excited about August, but we'll get more into that a little later. But before we take a look at August, let's look a little bit in the rearview mirror and look at the month of July, what was good, what worked, what didn't work, our highs, our lows, and then what we can learn from that month to put it into practice into the next month. So for the month of July, I would say our high was definitely our anniversary and our daughter's birthday. We had a birthday this month as well as our 5th anniversary this month, and we celebrated, and we are extremely grateful for the years that God has blessed us together, and we enjoyed our celebration, and it was something that we looked forward to for the entire month. So that was definitely our high. With respect to our low, my low, I would say, is that July was a bit unstructured for me. And if you guys have watched any of my previous videos, then you know that I am a very structured person. I thrive on structure, on planning, on knowing exactly what to expect. So July was not much like that, and so it kind of threw me off a bit, so I got a bit out of my routines. So I'm hoping for the month of August I can really get back into the swing of things, which I don't know how likely that is, because in the month of August my kids are home every single day. School is closed, and I'm generally used to having them out of the house maybe 2 times a week, 3 times a week, which gives me some time alone to film, edit, or do any task that requires a lot of concentration and not being interrupted. So with them being home every single day throughout the month of August, that might be a bit challenging trying to find those time. So that kind of knocks the whole structure thing out of the park. But at the same time, even though it comes with its challenges, I'm actually looking forward to it, because I would love to be able to homeschool one day. So I feel like having an entire month without the kids going to school at all is like a good opportunity for me to practice. So there's that. And then the other thing is that we're actually traveling in the month of August, so I feel like that will kind of set us off a little bit. But anyways, I really want to make the best out of it, because I really do feel like July has been out of sorts, and I would really like to get back into a structure. So that's my high and my low for the month. Let me know in the comments below what was your high for the month of July and what was your low. I really hope that you guys had an enjoyable, fruitful, productive month. I know a lot of you guys, kids were out of school, so you had an opportunity to spend some time with the kids. I hope that was enjoyable for you, and if it was not, I understand. Kids can be a handful, and I hope you were able to take it to the Lord and He was able to help you carry through. I know in St. Lucia school starts in September, so we still have another month to go. So I hope this reset can help you. Maybe take some time out, sit down, relax, think of what did not work in the month of July and what you can put into practice in the month of August. So speaking of the month of August, what are my goals? I actually decided to simplify my goals for the month of August, seeing that I am looking forward to getting back into a little bit of structure. So I have 3 goals for the month of August. 1, to reestablish a morning routine. 2, to reestablish an evening routine, and number 3, to reestablish a daily routine. It kind of sounds repetitive, but usually if I can get a solid morning routine, evening routine down, then it really sets up my day for a good productive day. And then because the kids are home with me every single day, I need to try to sort out like a flow and a routine for how exactly we're gonna get the day going. I really want to take them out quite a bit during this month. I also still want to do a little bit of school work with Bella, because she really enjoys that, and I want her to build on what she has already learned. And we have a few projects that we're working on, so I also need to structure my day so that I'm able to work on these projects even while the girls are present, or maybe during the nap time like I'm doing now, or in the evenings, or whatever the case is. But point is, I will need a lot of planning for the month of August. So let's get started. First, I'm going to do our monthly calendar. Then I'm going to take a look at my power sheets. I also need to set up a new prayer journal. Then we'll take a look at the favorites for the month, and then we'll close up this video. So let's get started. guys, so I need to do this quick. I can hear the girls stirring in the room, which is so strange because they literally went to bed like 15 minutes ago. You know what that means? That means an early bedtime because they're gonna be so cranky at 5 o'clock this afternoon. Anyways, so the setup for everything that I just spoke about. If you're new here, this is my goal planner. I love this thing. Basically, you go through the process by setting some goals at the beginning of the year. It has an entire section where you look back on your life, you try to figure out what exactly you want to cultivate in your life, and then at the end of it you set the goals that you want to accomplish for the year. So these are mine, and then based on the goals that you want to accomplish throughout the year, then you make some actions. Then you plan what are the things that you're gonna do monthly, weekly, and daily to accomplish those goals. So in July, I believe that I did, you see, in July I did nothing. July was very not structured for me, and I just wanted to let you guys know that that is okay. I was able to follow my goal sheet planner all of these months, but July just was not very structured for me, so I did not do that. But I'm ready to get back into the swing of things. So now I'm gonna sit down and decide what are the goals that I want to accomplish and what is it that I need to do monthly, weekly, and daily to accomplish them. And especially since I really want to establish a morning and evening routine, my daily action items are really important for me to be able to accomplish that. So let's start with the things that I want to do daily. I always do quiet time and pray. I'm actually not going to put working out every day because I don't think that's going to be possible with the girls. I'm not even going to stress myself out about that. But I do want to read to the girls daily. I also want to read for myself maybe 2 chapters daily as well. I'm also working on praying with Ibrahim every day and eating 1 meal together every day. So those are my daily action items. One of the other things that I think I want to add is to prep for the next day. So whether that be my meals or my clothes or an activity, but I find if I take the time out the day before to prep for the upcoming day, then I do much better at that. In terms of my weekly action items, definitely I will say instead of trying to do it daily, I will probably work out 3 times a week. I also am interested in doing a social media detox every Sunday. I also need to meet with my husband Ibrahim every Sunday as well. Anything else I need to be doing weekly? If I remember, I'll add it in later. And for my monthly action items, I want to visit my grandparents at least once, a family outing, and then I want to invite someone over this month, and then that's pretty much gonna be it because we'll be out for 1 week during August. Oh, I'm writing this in July, guys. Why didn't you tell me? I'll just rewrite it a little later. And like I was saying, my goals for this month is actually going to be small because the goals will be with me the entire month, which will take some getting used to. So I will probably not push myself too much in the month of August. So what I usually do is after I have determined what my goals are for the month, this sheet is perfectly detachable. So I remove it from there and then I add it to my planner. So this is my planner. It is a new planner. If you have not seen my setup planner with me video, go right ahead if that's your kind of thing. I love watching these types of videos, so I just made a quick one. But I recently changed from my weekly planner to a happy planner that is a monthly, and I also included some sheets. So I will probably include my power sheets somewhere here, and maybe I will stick it on like a dashboard page or something so that I always have quick access to it. Something else that I need to do is set up my prayer journal, but I am actually not sure if I am going to do that. So I bought a journal. This is a 6-month journal. So since I did not set it up for July, like I told you, July was not very structured for me, but I'm looking to get back into the routine of things. and I generally use a prayer journal, and I love it so much. So the way this journal works is that every month, this is undated, but I use it monthly. Every month you have an opportunity to decide on sections that you'd like to pray on. There's a portion where you can have something that you'd like to, a quality of God that you'd like to meditate on for the month, and scripture that you would like to meditate on for the month. And then you have different sections that you want to fill out. So world and nation, community, church, my loves. Generally, I put my 2 girls here and Ibrahim and things that I want to pray for them for. My family, I include my extended family, sweet friends, especially when somebody tells me something and I tell them, hey, I'll be praying for you. I typically include it in here so that I don't forget. People that I pray for that I want to be saved, something heavy going on, my personal goals, big goals that I have. And then we have other sections here. Generally, I have marriage, parenting, and career here, or sometimes if we're doing something special, like if we have any projects coming up, then I'll have the name of the project here and list some things that I want to pray for it here. I usually go over this section at the end of the month and see if God has answered any of my prayers. If I believe that He's speaking to me on anything, then I will generally write it out here. And then the rest of the section for that particular month are daily prayers, where you just write up your prayer. I love this thing. I really do like it. But I think I want to switch things up a little bit. I think I am getting tired of this system, and that's probably why I wasn't using it as much in July. So I am actually thinking of not using it this month, and instead, what I liked about this journal, just to be clear, is that it allowed me to pray about other things. Because when you pray, it's a lot of me, my family, but this really gave me an opportunity to pray for other things. I really enjoyed that. But I have not been as diligent with this as I would like. So I was thinking of doing something else, in that I'm really trying to systemize my planner such that I have everything in one book. And so when I transfer my power sheets to my planner, I will have my goals as well as my daily activities on here. But then I also have a section at the back that is a note section here. And one of the things that I want to do with this note section is I want to have an area for sermon notes. So whenever I go to church or whenever I'm reading a book and there's something that I want to write down because it meant a lot to me, I can use it here. And then I'm also thinking that I could have maybe another section where I can write down my prayers. That's what I'm thinking of doing this month. I think I will give it a trial month for the month of August, and then if it doesn't work out, then I will go back to my original prayer journal or modify as I see fit. Okay, so that is the plan for now. And next, let's talk about favorites for the month of August. I actually only have 3 of them. 2 of them are kid related as usual, and then 1 of them is for moms but still kid related. So the first of them is a set of puzzles. A family member actually bought both of these things for Katie as part of her birthday gift. I will admit they're slightly above her age, although she still very much plays with them. Bella actually is the one who is getting most of the play out of it. It's really nice, I would say. They enjoy it so much. So basically they're shapes puzzles, and this one comes with 2 tins. The first one has multiple cards where they show you a shape that you can make. So this one, for example, so you're essentially trying to make this shape. They show you at the back the pieces that you need. There are simple ones like this one, but then I noticed that some of the cards, they increase in complexity. So you have things like this one, and then you have things like this one, and then it comes with a set of wooden pieces, and then with the wooden pieces you make the puzzle. So for example, if you want to make a house, you need 3 triangles and then this black little shape here, and so they have to figure out how you put the 3 triangles together to make the house. This is a really nice puzzle, and my kids have definitely enjoyed it. Even Katie, who can't exactly follow the puzzle on the card, she still just uses the pieces and mixes and matches them and creates her own little thing. So I would definitely recommend this. It was not too costly either. So I will definitely have it down in the description box below. And then the other puzzle, it's by Melissa and Doug, and it comes with cards, wooden cards. The whole thing is actually wooden. There are 5 of them, 5 wooden cards. They're all double-sided, and it comes with a pattern and small little wooden pieces that you use to form the pattern together. So basically they're matching the wooden piece, the puzzle, with all of the pieces that it comes with. This is actually a really educational toy that they enjoy playing with, and they spend a lot of time playing with this actually. The only annoying thing I would say is that this is a lot of little parts. And if you know, like if parts go missing, then it's actually difficult to do the puzzle. So I always feel very anxious when they're playing with it, because I'm like, don't go there with this and leave it right there. But yeah, this keeps them occupied for a really long time, and I enjoy playing with them as well. So the final thing on my favorite list for the month of August is, like I said, kid related, but for the mom. So I have been listening to a podcast by Ginger Hubbard, and I have really very much enjoyed the episodes that I have listened to so far. She talks about parenting, but from a Christian perspective. She really involves the Word of God and Scripture, and what I like best is that she gives a lot of practical tips in terms of how to discipline and to raise up a child biblically and with love and with respect and all of that goodness. So if you're interested in a parenting podcast, I would definitely recommend it. I have really enjoyed the episodes that I have listened to. So that brings me to the end of my video. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you're new here and you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.